kitchen of Ristorante Verdicchio. I am Alejandro, I'm the head chef in here, and every week we will be sharing a little bit of real Italy with you. We will be sharing some great tips, great techniques that will walk you through your kitchen, and we will share it from our kitchen to yours. Every week we will be picking one ingredient. This week we will be talking about basil. We just stepped out of the kitchen of Verdicchio to show you how to pick basil. Then we're going to be doing a basil recipe, a traditional Ligurian basil pesto. First of all, let's talk about basil. Basil was originated in Northern Africa, however it was first domesticated in India. Then it traveled all over the world. There are different kinds of basil. This one that we have in here is sweet basil, and that's the most commonly used in Italian cooking. There are other kinds of basil that we're not going to be talking about right now. We're going to focus on this one. First of all, when you want to grow basil, you want to do it after the first frost, especially here in Canada. You want to wait until the end of May, probably June. You can grow them from seeds. A couple of tips on the basil. If you ever see a flower blossom coming from the top of your plant, you want to trim it off. That way you will have an endless supply of basil throughout the season. Cutting the basil, it is very important not to cut the basil all the way from the bottom, because you will kill your plant. What you want to do is just keep cutting the little florets that are coming off the main stem. These florets will keep growing back every time, and you will be surprised. They will come back every 2-3 days. Okay, so now it's time to get hands-on. We're going to be doing pesto genovese. This is a very traditional dish, or actually a sauce that it's made. Pesto comes from the word to crush. So the recipe is mainly crushing all the ingredients. Ingredients are sweet basil, a very good extra virgin olive oil. We have this at Verdicchio, check our website. We got pine nuts, whole garlic, pecorino cheese, Parmigiano cheese, or any other hard cheese you want to use, and some sea salt. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of the basil leaves, some pine nuts, and garlic, and we're going to start crushing them on the mortar until we get a nice paste. We're going to keep crushing all the ingredients. Don't worry, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get all the ingredients banded together, but just keep pushing all the ingredients in there. Keep adding a little bit at a time until you get an all even, nice, creamy green sauce. The last thing we're going to add is the olive oil, just to give a nice shine, and it will also help preserve it on the fridge. So this is a consistency we need to look in the pesto. It should be creamy, it shouldn't be too oily, and it should be really nice and smooth. These pesto can be used in different pasta preparations. You can use them in homemade gnocchi, you can use them in linguine. Here at Ristorante Verdicchio we use it with gnocchi, linguine, and other pastas. You can also put it just in a fresh slice of tomato, or even just dip in your bread in there and grab a bite. Don't forget to visit our website, where we have this recipe and all the ingredients you will need to do it. Also, we will be featuring some of our products, and next week we'll see you for a fall harvest giardiniera. This is Alejandro, and I'll see you next week.
Il sole lo sa già da tempo, e tu io senza